Hi, I'm Simon from Student Edge, and today I'm talking to Beck from Are You OK? Hi, Beck.
Hey, how you going?
Good. We're in front of the Are You OK bus. Tell me about it. Why does Are You OK need a bus? What is the bus for?
Well, the bus is really a tool for us to get out and meet people. You know, ads and, newspapers can only get you so far, and so for us it's really important we meet people face to face, and this is the first time we've been in WA, so we're pretty excited.
Nice. Well, we're glad to have you here. What's the message you're trying to get out? What are you telling people as you go across the country?
Well, Are You OK at its core is all about getting people to ask that really simple question, how are you going, what's up, what's going on for you? And the truth is a lot of people aren't okay, whether that's, they're stressed with work, they're worried about school, they've got too much on their plate at uni. So it's really about helping anyone to kind of reach out and be a really good mate to that person and checking with how they're going. Not fix the problem, you don't have to do that. It's really just about going, right, I can see you're troubling, share the load, let me help you work through that particular issue you're dealing with.
If someone out there, like a young person, does say, "Are you okay?" and their friend or whomever says, "Well, actually, I do need some help and I'd love to talk about it," what can the person do next? Like, what is kind of the next step that they can take?
Well, sometimes it's actually just about doing nothing except really sitting with that person and being there for them. So it's listening and not judging them. I think sometimes it's really easy to say, "Oh, things will get better," or look on the positives or the bright side. That's really not very helpful to the person who's had the courage to say, "I'm struggling." So listen, don't judge them, don't be flippant. Instead, help them think about what they might do differently. So if they're struggling with school stuff, you say, can we help you prioritise your homework, or is it worthwhile talking to a teacher? And then, importantly, make sure you check back in with them. So it's not a one-off conversation. These conversations need to keep going and progress and evolve.
So tell me about the bus then.
Well, last year we had an old school bus.
Okay.
Yeah, so this year, and that was awful because we were actually in the middle of the Northern Territory and it broke down quite a number of times.
Sure.
So,
probably ventilation's not great on those things,
that's
right?
Yeah, it's terrible. So this year we thought we're going to learn from last year. So this is actually an old motorhome. So
oh, cool, all right.
Better for working in, and it's a bit more comfortable. So, but it's bright and yellow and friendly, and hopefully people will stop and talk about it. But it's a way for us to basically drive across the country, host mini events, meet people, and hopefully inspire them to be part of that conversation movement.
As a team, so I'm a member of the Hockeyroos, and a few of the girls sort of jumped on board Are You OK? It's close to a lot of our hearts, and thought, this is a charity that we really want to support as it affects so many people, especially within sport. Personally, to me, I guess I've had friends and family that have dealt with depression, and I've had suicide close to me as well, and that's had a huge impact on myself. It's one of those things that affects so many people that you're going to know someone who is having a bad day, and I think that's why the cause is really close to me.
For me, it really rang a bell. I worked in the mining industry as a FIFO worker, and I had some really tough times working there, and a couple of friends of mine, as cliche as it sounds, at one point in time just called up and simply asked if I was okay, and at that point I really wasn't. I was having a tough time, and just a bit of a pep talk with him really got things back on track for me. It's simply about your friends looking out for each other, your family, anybody, and not having to actually counsel that person or fix a problem, just being there as a friend, as a partner, anyone at all, and even to strangers as well. It does mean a lot, just so simple a text or even a Facebook message or something like that.
So how long was the trip in total?
It's right up until Are You OK Day, which is on the 10th of September, so about 4.5 weeks. So fortunately we don't have to sleep on the bus, but we do spend a lot of time in there. It does become like a home. But if I'm geared up, I think only time will tell.
Sure, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, Beck, good luck with the trip, and thanks for chatting today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for asking.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for encouraging action.
Thank you for following up.
I love you.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, click here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or find more of our stuff at studentedge.com.au.